One of the most impactful things I did to finally walk away from corporate America is get a work-at-home job. Yeah, being able to work remotely, reduce my monthly expenses, supplement my full-time income in a more efficient way, and be more present with my family. It really was everything I needed to finally take the leap. Now, I'm thinking you're looking to do something similar because you're here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the best stay-at-home mom jobs in 2022 and give you a little insight on how I finally got to this point of full-time entrepreneurship. Let's talk about it. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the winning team. I'm Nakisha if you're new. So a little over 4 years ago, I actually walked away from corporate. I was ready to be at home and present with my children. And I actually had dreams of entrepreneurship, but I didn't know what I would do or how to even start it. So I actually took on some jobs along the way that helped me get to this place. And in today's video, I kind of wanted to talk about some of those stay-at-home mom jobs that you can do if you just need to be at home and with your children for whatever reason. You're looking to do entrepreneurship, but you're not as confident in your idea yet, and you need to supplement that income. Today, I want to break it all down and get into it. So after being home with my children for about a year after I left corporate, I went and I became a pre-K teacher. Now, my kids were able to come with me every day, and it really was the perfect situation for me and my situation at the time. But obviously, I took a pay decrease from my previous corporate job, and I needed to supplement that. So the very first thing I did was get a work-at-home job at night as a tech support specialist. Now, in this role, I was able to help people with their tech issues. It was actually for an online school, and when students were trying to enroll or just navigate the system, I was there to help them when they called in. Now, for a job like this, I would say you need some sort of tech experience, know how to navigate computers and all that good stuff. When I went to college, I majored in computer information systems. I was in inroads, and I have a lot of experience with computers and all that good stuff. So I was able to get a job like this. If you have that experience, if you have any sort of online experience or working from home, and you can finesse your resume to sound like you could help someone navigate through tech support, I think this could be the perfect work at home job for you, because for one, it pays well. Okay. It pays well. For two, if you don't necessarily like being on the phones or talking to people, the calls are usually longer than a typical customer service phone call when someone's calling in and you're talking to 100 people a day. It's not really like that, at least for where I worked. It was much less calls. The calls were typically much longer. A lot of them required callbacks, and so it was perfect for me. A company that tends to hire a lot for this role is Apple. Apple actually has a work from home program that they always hire college students and people to work from home doing tech support, and their customer service is hands down amazing, okay, especially the tech support department. So they are a company that hire for tech support specialists. So if you're looking for a tech support specialist job, try Apple. So while working my full-time pre-K job and doing my part-time tech support job at night, I also decided to start a blog because I just wanted to share what I was going through at the time and share my experiences. I didn't know who was going to read it or anything like that. I just knew that I wanted to start it, and I did. And it actually became a significant portion of my income. Now, the amazing thing about making money with blogging is that you can do it from simply sharing the things you love, the things that you know about, or simply just sharing your story. The only thing you need to do is go and get yourself a self-hosted blog. That's by going to wordpress.org, signing up for hosting at a hosting company like Bluehost. That's who I chose when I first started because it was cheap and I was on a budget. I signed up for hosting with Bluehost. If you're interested in looking into that, I'll put a link for that down in the description below. And you walk through the process. It's super simple to do it through Bluehost, and then boom, you had a blog and you just start sharing your information online. Now, there's several ways to monetize that. I'll link a video up here for you to take a look at on how you can make money with a blog. But the thing is, you can do it alongside of all these other opportunities that I'm going to mention today. It does not have to take away from those. So starting a blog became a very lucrative stay-at-home mom job for me. Then I became a tutor? Well, I guess organically, because I was the pre-K teacher, a lot of the parents would come in with older siblings and we would kind of talk about the things that they needed help with. In some kind of way, I fell into tutoring some of the families that came in. Now, I'm not saying that you need to do this in the physical, because there's so many companies online that offers opportunities for tutors and teachers that you can sign up for. Now, one of the most prominent ones in my mind that I think of that a lot of my friends and family actually did was VIP Kid. Now, VIP Kid is a company that teaches English lessons to students in other countries. I hear they have very flexible scheduling opportunities, and all you need is a bachelor's degree. It doesn't matter what your degree is in. As long as you have a degree, you can apply to be a tutor with VIP Kid. Now, VIP Kid is not the only company that offers jobs like this. Make sure you do your research. There's so many other companies that provides these type of opportunities. I'll actually leave a link in the description to a post that I did that includes some more options for you as you're beginning your research on if you want to do this or not. Now, as time went on and my blog became more profitable, I eventually left my full-time job. And the only thing I was doing was my blog and my side hustles, right? And so I was still doing my tech support job, and then I had my blog. Eventually, once my neighbors and my friends and the families that I'd gotten to know and love from the daycare knew that I was home all day and that I was available, I eventually had families that would ask me about babysitting, and actually had two families in my neighborhood that I did transportation for. I was already taking my children to the exact same school, and so I took those two kids to school and from school for probably about 2 years, and their parents paid me to do that. I took them to school in the morning and I brought them home with me in the afternoon until their parents got home. And that actually was a nice little chunk of change and a side income for me. So I'm not saying that you have neighbors or anything like that, or have the situation that I had at the time, but care.com offers many, many opportunities for you to put yourself out there if you're interested in doing something like that. You can do the transportation part, you can babysit for people. If you have friends or family, this is probably the option I would take. If you have friends or family members who are already paying for after school care or daycare or something like that, you really can have a conversation with them and see if you stepping in, a person that they trust and love to do that instead, could be feasible and you all could work something out. So don't sleep on childcare. Now, the next thing I did, this was a little bit different for me, but I had a vision when I went into it, and that was becoming a ship shopper. Most of you know my ship journey, or you were here when I was posting my shipped videos. If you weren't, I will post a playlist here that you can go check them out. But I actually enjoyed being a ship shopper. I think it's an amazing opportunity to supplement another income that you may have, and it really is peaceful. Nobody bothers you. You simply go and you get the groceries and you put it on their doorstep or in their garage or wherever they designate you to do this. But as I said, when I started Shipped, I had a vision and I had a goal in mind. And it wasn't just to become a ship shopper, right? Even though I was ship shopping, the goal was to not just let the shipped income be the shipped income, right? My shipped income, I actually did affiliate marketing with doing Shipped. Had a strategy when I went in, and I think that's the most important thing. I got good tips and I began a YouTube channel that referred people to become ship shoppers. And I got affiliate income and referral sales from people signing up through my links to become a ship shopper. And I also got monetized on YouTube from doing those videos. So that brings me to the next stay-at-home job for moms, is a YouTube channel. What is so amazing about starting a YouTube channel is, one, we all know how lucrative it can be. Two, you can, again, just like the blog, do it on something that you know, like, or love. Or you can do what I did and simply share your journey. I shared my ship shopper journey. It was something new that I never imagined myself having done. But when I did my research about everything and created the strategy behind it, I knew that it would work. And so you can simply get on here and share a new journey of yours. YouTube is amazing. Hands down, I think everyone should have a YouTube channel, okay? Whether you do a faceless channel, you do it about yourself, you do it about a hobby that you have, YouTube has the ability to be very, very lucrative, and I think it's the perfect opportunity for any stay-at-home mom. So yeah, that was my journey. I went from tech support specialist all the way to YouTuber. But what would I do today? What do I think some great opportunities for stay-at-home mom jobs are now? One of the first things is a social media manager. I see social media manager positions all the time on LinkedIn. I mean, every company is looking for someone to manage their social media content, whether you're creating it or you're just managing the platforms. So many companies are starting to realize the benefits of social media, and they are looking for young, hip people that understand these platforms and the algorithms and how to engage and grow and build a brand on social media that it can be something very, very lucrative for you if you're interested in getting into it. Now, if you're not necessarily trying to apply to a job, you also can just become a freelance social media manager for yourself. The very first thing I would do here is get started on YouTube, start a YouTube channel about social media where you give out tips and strategies, and start an Instagram account about it. And I would begin to pitch people. I would begin to cold pitch myself to influencers or people who I feel like could use some help with social media. Some of them you may have to take on, at a trial price until you prove yourself and get some experience under your belt. But I totally think that becoming a social media manager right now in this day and age that we're living in can be so lucrative, especially if you can specialize in a specific platform or you can specialize in a particular thing, you can rack it up. Next, a virtual assistant. Pretty much the same concept as a social media manager. I see job opportunities all the time for virtual assistants because so many people are becoming entrepreneurs now. Many people realize that you need help to do this. This is not an easy feat to do alone. So if you have any type of administrative skills that you gained in corporate America, do you know how to type fast, girl? Can you do data entry? Can you manage people's calendars? What skills can you take and really become a virtual assistant? You can do it for a company by applying to jobs because they actually really do pay pretty decently. Or you can become a freelance assistant as well. Same concept. Get your YouTube channel up, get your social media following going, and cold pitch these influencers and business owners, asking if they want your help. If you could come in and help them on a trial basis to show what you can do, put yourself out there, but you're going to have to actually probably find you one of those social media managers to help you to learn a platform or, watch some YouTube videos, read some blog posts and learn a specific platform so that you can start promoting your services on there. Personally, I would go with YouTube. I would start creating videos around, certain tasks that you do as a virtual assistant and just begin marketing your services. And then if you have a creative eye, you could actually be a graphic designer. This is never going out of style. So many people need templates made, need websites made, and there's so many just different facets that you can do with becoming a graphic designer. I would start specializing in something, right? If it's, hey, I make Instagram templates or Pinterest templates, or hey, I make websites, or whatever it is that you're going to do, you can apply for those jobs because I see them all the time on LinkedIn. Or you can go freelance with it. Of course, you can offer your services on Fiverr or Upwork or 99 Designs. You can put yourself out there as a graphic designer. Once again, I would start a YouTube channel and an Instagram page giving tips on graphic design and also promoting your services. It's not hard at all. You could get started. Like I said, you could literally get started with selling templates. I think that would probably be the most efficient way to do it. You can do custom templates for people, or you can just have templates that you sell on Etsy. Oh, just the options are endless. But these are some amazing stay-at-home mom jobs that I think are perfect in 2022. With the Great Resignation having happened, so many people are realizing the benefits of being at home, you know, how it benefits the family and benefits your pockets. And if you're looking to bring those benefits to your life and get a work at home job, try some of these options. I'm going to link down in the description a blog post that I wrote with so many more options on it and so many more resources for you. And if you are interested in starting the blog and that's the option that you really think that you want to do, look at this video right here because I go into detail on exactly how to do it.